Welcome to Nonprofit Network, powered by Stokes Auction Group. We are a group of fundraising professionals that specialize in raising funds to improve communities of all sizes.
Hey!
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 Oh, hello!
In case you haven't figured it out, today is some sort of holiday.
It is.
Clearly. Can you guess what holiday it is?
Spooky. Oh. Hi, I'm David S. Pumpkins.
Scary, eerie, creepy Halloween.
It is Hallows Eve.
It's
Halloween? It's
That
Halloween.
means we're halfway through the football season
Okay.
and halfway through the fall fundraising.
True story.
So
True story.
halfway already.
Halfway. We've hit halfway.
What the heck?
I'm hoping it's past halfway. It needs to be about 60 to 70% because we're barely hanging on. We're barely hanging on. Well, Halloween is tonight. Are you going to dress up?
No,
No.
we haven't had a trick-or-treater out in our neighborhood in 20 years.
Oh, okay. All right. 20
And,
years.
just for the record, it's not because of anything we did.
That's right. Like, oh, don't go to that
Don't
house.
go to that house.
They give out dental floss. Yeah, that's your house. For sure. The house that gives out the dental floss is always everyone's favorite.
Now, by your neighborhood,
My neighborhood's a pretty poppin' area.
it's going to be hopping.
It's hopping. You know, we live in a cool little development that has about 23 homes in it, and there was never a lot of traffic for Halloween in our neighborhood until we started inviting friends over, because we're like, come over here. You know, it's 20 homes. It's a secluded neighborhood. So we keep just inviting people over to our neighborhood, and it's become like, okay, we're going to just roll around with this big old squad. So we're going to have about 4 or 5 families over, and it's going to be a good night tonight.
Oh, it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
it'll be good.
I always loved it as a kid.
It'll be good.
And, when we used to, in Jamie's neighborhood years ago, when she lived in the apartments over in Bremerton, I think. Oh, yeah, and it was just a mob of kids, a bunch of Navy families. So there's kids everywhere. It's always fun, but it's always nice when, it's not your kids. Now we can hand them back. Okay, that was fun. Here you go.
Oh, it's going to be something. And we have like a big Harry Potter following right now. So we're all going to be cloaked out.
Really?
I spent way too much money on a wand that actually shoots fireballs. So
Really?
We'll see how that goes.
Oh, you got to get a video of that.
Yeah,
I
so
wanna
you
see that.
roll up the flammable paper. I don't know what it's called, but it's a very flammable paper, and you roll it up tight into a ball. You put it in the tip of the wand, and then when you hit the button, it ignites it. It goes poof, when it shoots a ball of flame out.
Cool! Right on!
So as an adult, you can spend money on adult things that you need, just like this. So,
I do remember adult Halloween parties, though.
Oh boy, I don't remember a lot of adult Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. But so that might be a story for another day.
Story
maybe,
for
I
another
don't know.
day, yeah, for sure. But yeah, so we're well within the fundraising season, and it's that time of the year where things are ever in a state of change, is what it feels like to me. I was feeling under the weather last week and had to bow out of a show, which I never do, and I did, because I didn't feel good and I didn't have the right energy to bring what I thought was necessary to this event. We've had people call in on the schedule that are falling out, and I know that you, as a nonprofit or an event producer, are going through very similar things on the night of your event. People get sick, change happens, but really you got to stay on your toes and stay flexible, right?
Yeah, because things are going to happen, and we've said that over and over and over again. But it almost feels different, because we're right in the height of the flu season, right?
Right.
And there's a different strain of flu that's kicking people in the butt. Plus the big C, that's still out there, and
Right.
that's still making itself known. But yeah, I mean, things are going to happen. Good idea to have a backup plan, but then you might go to your backup plan, and then something else might happen. So, like you and I were briefly talking, flexibility, stay flexible.
Gotta be
Got to
flexible.
roll with the punches.
Yeah.
And I think everybody on the team needs to. If somebody loses a right hand man, then the rest of the team, go to their aid, and everybody kind of sticks together and to bring up the whole show.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would just also add, like, do your best. Like, stay flexible, knowing that, like, things are going to change and there are things that are out of your control. Like, I recently had a call that totally debunked the schedule about a week and a half ago. I thought I had a good plan B, and then it got re-racked again, and then it got re-racked again yesterday. So I basically looked at the same date where I'm moving pieces around 4 or 5 different times, and it's because the dynamic continues to change every day. Oh, so-and-so can't make it now. Oh, this is happening now. And essentially, you're just trying to make the best decision in the moment to try to fix it, but try to be as patient as you can, because when you're trying to fix those issues, other issues may pop up. And that's what I'm finding right now, is I really just got to, like,
you're playing a game of whack-a-mole.
It feels that way.
Plug that hole. There's another one.
Well, and then, you brought up the big C, like COVID, right? It's 2023. Like, we were hoping to be done with COVID at this time. Like, that was in the past, and hopefully we don't have to revisit it. I know somebody personally that's a very close family friend who just got it last week. They're down. I talked to them on the phone. They sound horrible. And then we just have another person that called in and said, hey, someone in my household has COVID. So if I'm not able to make it this weekend, just know that there's a chance because this is going on. So we're still fighting with that, not unknown, but there was a place in time recently where we were constantly pivoting to a new solution.
There's that word.
Over and over and over and over and over. And you're like, oh yeah, that's the past. That doesn't happen anymore. Nope, it still happens. So please count to 10. Please take a deep breath and roll with the punches.
This might be our reality for the next decade. I mean, who knows?
This is just the fall moving forward. Like,
right?
The fall, people get sick, it gets cold. Yeah.
But it's nice to look forward to. We got the holidays coming. Mm-hmm. That's always nice.
Yes.
I'm still trying to get used to the cold weather. Yeah. I mean, it just shifted so quickly.
This morning, things were frozen.
What was it? What was the temp down in California?
Oh, it was warm. I mean, it was like 60s or so. Well, it's funny because we had like half the people that were there were from Phoenix and half the people from Washington. So all the Washington people were like in T-shirts in the swimming pool. And all the Phoenix people are just like, why are you guys in the pool right now? I don't understand. So warm to me, not warm at all.
It's 70 degrees and the people from Phoenix are freezing.
Exactly. And the wind's coming in. Ooh, the wind's got a little nasty.
Oh, really?
Times. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Really?
No.
Oh, man.
I never have.
Is that something you want to do? Is it on your bucket list?
I definitely want to.
It's on your bucket list.
It's on my bucket list, but I've never been to Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I think you need to go like on an anniversary trip down there or something.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah. Like maybe our 30th.
For sure.
30th.
Oh, man. I can give you all the pointers. All the pointers.
I love the rides.
Yeah.
I would totally get into all that stuff.
Yeah.
I love all that.
Yeah. There's pretty good rides out there. They had this new one down in Disneyland, which was really cool. It had a lot of like hand-drawn Mickey animation. And,
really cool.
You basically go into this ride and there's screens all over the walls and it's all in that hand-drawn Mickey Mouse style. And it was really, really well done. I was really impressed.
Cool.
Yeah. Music was good. Yeah. I was a fan.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to do it. Too bad it wasn't in better circumstances.
It's true. Yeah. I'm feeling back a book.
A little ill.
You know what? And
a lot ill.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to complain, right? I can't be like, oh, woe was me. I had to go on vacation. I'm very blessed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very blessed to be in this situation. But, oh boy, I was not feeling good during our trip down there. But you know what? I try to put my kids above myself. So I was like, hey, let's just go have fun, do whatever you want to do. And it ended up being a good time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Memories that the kids will remember forever, I'm sure.
Memories for a lifetime.
10,000 pictures were taken on everybody's phone.
This is true.
Same old deal.
All the pictures. Yeah, for sure.
So if we can pivot back to fundraising
in
5 minutes.
Let's do it.
Well, I did talk to my client for my gig this weekend.
Nice.
Dialed.
You're ready.
She is dialed.
Huh, what's the secret?
She's never done one of these events before.
Is that right?
No. But she's worked in fundraising at other levels at schools and PTAs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm just going to warn you that, I like to give more information than I think you need, and I want you to be more prepared than than you think you need to be. And I'm like, hey, great. Just send it to me. It's good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, it was a 10-minute call. And you and I have been doing this long enough to know. It's like
Right.
you can tell right away. It's like,
yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Not the case.
Right.
Not the case here at all.
You didn't have to be like, hey, have you thought about how we're going to record this thing?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She went through all the stuff, and I just check it off the list. So
Nice.
I feel very lucky that, and I have done this event, but it's been probably, it could be 12, 13 years ago.
Is that right?
When we used to be at Kent Station down there at the Kent Commons.
Okay.
In downtown by the Shelby Center.
Gotcha.
That was the last time I did it. Fun group. I'm excited to be a part of it. We got a new MC that we're going to try out.
Nice. Yeah.
I got to call her today. I called her yesterday.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a stud. Yeah, that's going to be a fun. That's going to be. She's an ace. She's an ace stud. She's an ace for sure. I think she's pretty well. I'm excited to hear how it all goes. It's all going to come together. You're going to have a good night come Saturday.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure. So. Yeah, it's going to be
so
good.
here we are. Try to stay positive.
Stay positive.
Try to remain flexible.
Remain flexible.
And try to think outside of the box. If you're wondering, should I do this? Should I not do this? Try it.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you got?
What are you going to lose?
What do you got to lose?
What do you got to
It's going to
lose?
cost you 5 minutes.
What are you going to lose?
Yeah,
for sure.
Play heads and tails for free.
That's right. Yeah, it's for free. Get them all up and moving.
Get them all up and moving. What the heck, right?
No joke. Oh, well, cool, guys. Well, thanks for joining us this week.
We are missing our sidekick.
We
as
are.
You can clearly tell.
She gone. The rose between the two thorns is out at the moment.
She's gone, so our thoughts are with her.
Yeah.
So, and we'll just keep a positive thought about Mom, and
Yeah. No.
that's all we can do, right?
Yep. Good things are coming. Good things are coming.
Good things are coming.
Yeah, for sure. Well, be well. Have a happy Halloween. Go spooktacular.
And be safe. Be safe and have fun. Don't eat too much candy, right?
Don't eat too much candy.
That's the part I will do tonight.
That's
I will
right.
have candy.
Oh, I mean, you got to.
Yeah.
I mean, it is candy's favorite holiday. Yeah. How many Reese's are we talking?
All of them.
All the Reese's? King size.
No, Jamie
Like a
only
big
got
one.
like a half a bag. So.
Oh, what?
Well, I can only have 2 a week.
Oh, what?
But I'm going to stretch that a little bit.
That's right. I mean, it is a holiday. It is a holiday. It is a holiday. Treat yourself. Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thanks
Alrighty,
for joining
guys.
us. We'll see you again full force next week.
Sounds good. We'll see you then. Bye.